we can store char literal. Char data type is compatible with all numeric data types, byte, short, int, long, float, double. Hence, we can assign any character literal to numeric variable. Hence, we can assign char literal to numeric variable, and we can assign int literal to char variable. So, if I assign int literal to char variable, it converted to ASCII character and stored. If I assign char literal to int variable, it is converted into ASCII number and stored. Can we assign any int literal to the char variable? No. We can assign only up to the char range int literal. What is the char range int literal? Char range int literal is 0 to 65,535. In a C language, the range is 0 to 255. In Java, it is 0 to 65,535. That means we can assign a number to the char variable up to 0 to 65,535. Any number we can assign. If you assign a number, if the number supporting literal is there, ASCII character is there in your system, that number is printed. Else, question mark will be printed. If we assign the number exceeding the range of 65,535, we will get compile time error. This is a literal point. Okay, we can assign int literal to char variable. Then previous topic, can I assign char variable to the int variable? Yes, because char variable type is lesser than int. Can I assign int variable to char variable? No, because int variable range is, int data type range is higher than char data type. What is the important point you have to consider here? When we assign a literal, the value range will be checked. When we assign variable, the value is not checked, type range is checked. The type range is lesser than variable type? No, that's why throwing error. Then how can I assign? By using cast operator, we can assign. Next, is it possible to assign char literal to byte and short variable? Yes. Is it possible to assign char variable to the byte and short? No. We cannot assign char variable. Whenever you take variable, variable type is considered, char data type range is greater than byte and short. Then how can we assign char variable to byte and short? By using cast operator byte, cast operator short. Then can I assign byte variable to char variable? No, because byte variable has negative range. Can I assign short variable to char? No, because short variable is contain what? The range is greater. Up to this, we have discussed in the last class. One important point, as said, I didn't explain. I want to cover that point. One important point I didn't cover yesterday, I want to cover now. Everybody look at here. I don't explain, you only think and tell. With yesterday class knowledge, try to think and tell. Is it compiled or not? You only think and tell me, I will not help. What am I doing here? You try to analyze and tell me. What I did here, what I did here. Huh. Think. CH16 is a variable or is a constant? CH16 is a variable or constant? Huh? Variable. Think, look, read completely. There is some special word I have used, special keyword I have used. What is that? Final. Final ante final. Warning is giving na. Variable means variable. Variable means what? Changeable. Variable means changeable. Final means not changeable, constant. Now tell me, CH16 is a constant. It is a final variable means constant. What its value? Come on. Single quote A. Do you have any chance that change single quote A to some single quote B or any other value? No, it's fixed. Okay. Once the line number 101 is executed and control come down, CH16 value is fixed. Single quote A, no chance to change. That means what should I consider in the line number 102 for CH16? Variable type I should consider, variable value I should consider. Type of value. నేను టూ ఆప్షన్స్ ఇచ్చా వన్ ఆప్షన్ చూస్ చేసుకొని చెప్పాలి మీరు సైలెంట్ కూర్చుంటే ఎలా డోంట్ సిట్ సైలెంట్లీ మేక్ ఇట్ ఫాస్ట్ ఫాస్ట్ వాట్ షుడ్ ఐ కన్సిడర్ CH16 ప్లేస్ షుడ్ ఐ కన్సిడర్ వేరియబుల్ వాల్యూ సింగిల్ కోట్ ఏ ఆర్ వేరియబుల్ టైప్ క్యాప్ టైపా వాల్యూ value should consider not type. Why? Because it is fixed na. Constant means what? Not changeable. When you write single quote A is equal to when you write CH16, CH16 also always will get single quote A. When I write single quote A is also always you get what? Single quote A only. So tell me, what is the difference between char CH, final char CH? Are both the same? No. When I write char CH, it is a variable. In the next line in place of CH, value substituted a type substituted a type. If I write final char CH in the next line, value substituted a value substituted a data type substituted a value substituted. Okay na? Tell me, in place of CH16, what is substituted? A. Is A in the range of byte? Yes. Compiled or not compiled? Compiled. Try to observe the difference between CH13 and CH16. CH13, CH16 are both same. Look at there. Here B3 is a just variable. When you take just variable, what will be substituted here? Data type. What the type substituted? Byte. Byte range not in the range of char. That's why error. But here, what is substituted? Character. Because it is what variable? Final. Final variable value is what? Fixed. Cannot be changed. So directly value is substituted. So finally tell me, compiler is having how many algorithms? 3. Number 1, literal. Number 2, variable. Number 3, final variable. Constant, final variable or constant variable. When we use literal, directly literal range is considered. If the literal value is in the range of the destination variable, value is directly stored. No compile time error. If you use variable, compiler not consider variable type, compiler not consider variable value, compiler consider variable type. In place of variable, type substituted and verify type range is lesser than destination variable type range. If yes, stored, otherwise throw in error. Third point, if you access final variable, tell me, what is considered? Variable value consider, variable type consider. Variable. Okay, hold on. अभी बोलो क्या होता? Now, 1 minute. I am taking CH17, okay, semicolon. In the next line, I am writing CH17 equal to B5, CH17, CH17, B5. Japan. This compile is the now is it compiled or not? What is the difference from 101 to 107? Are both the same? What is the difference between 101 and 107? Are both the same or different, sir? Both are different, not same. Array, in 101, I have assignment operator. In 107, there is no assignment operator. Variable is final. Okay, agreed. Variable is final. But final variable, did you initialize in the same line? No. Final variable, did you initialize in the next line? Yes. Tell me now. There are 2 points are there. Repeat again. When we initialize variable with a literal fixed point, consider value range. Second, when we initialize a variable by another variable fixed point, replace variable with the type range you consider. But when you take final variable, 2 points are there. ఎన్ని పాయింట్స్ చెప్తారు? 2 points, 2 points. Point number 1, you have to verify is that variable initialized in the same line, then consider value directly. If variable is not initialized in the same line, then consider what type? Ante same algorithm, first algorithm. What is that? Constant variable, constant literal value directly, variable type consider. Same points are applicable for final variable. If final variable is initialized in the same declaration statement, in the next line consider what? Value. If a final variable is not initialized in the same declaration statement, it is initialized in the next line, then consider what? Variable type range. And tell me, line number 109, compiler, not compiler? Not compiled. CH17 place, what you have to substitute? Char. Char is in the range of byte? No. Then we will get compile time error, possible lossy conversion from char to byte. Look, line number 197 and also what? 107. Line number 107, incompatible types, possible lossy conversion from char to byte. Let me comment 98. Okay. So finally tell me, what is the important point? When you assign when we use final variable in the assignment, first you go to the final variable declaration line. Is it initialized or not? If it is initialized, consider value directly. If it is not initialized, consider what? Type. So this is the special point yesterday not covered. And tell me, with this knowledge, tell me now, are these lines compiled or not? Tell me. Final byte B5 equal to 97. Char CH 18 equal to char CH 18 equal to B6 I have to take. Bolo. Are these lines compiled? Are there any error? Think and tell. Final byte B6 equal to 97. Okay, 97 can be stored in B6. Down. Char CH18 equal to B6. B6 is what? Variable. What? Final variable with assignment. Final variable with assignment. Then what is substituted in place of B6? 97. So 97 can be assigned to char. Yeah. So what is the B6 value? 97. What is the CH18 value? A. 97 converted to A. Okay. Now with this knowledge, last point of type conversion, tell me, down statements are compiled or not? Bolo. Which line is compiled? Which line is not compiled? Bolo. Which line is compiled? Which line is not compiled? Line numbers. 119. Any problem? Can we assign 197 to the char variable? Yes. Next, B7 equal to CH19. CH19 is a variable of what type? Then what should I consider? Data type or value? Value. What is the value replaced with? 197. 197 in the range of byte? Yes. Yes. No. What is the range? Up to 127 only. Then it leads to compile time error. Okay, na? Here, type range problem, value range problem, value range problem. Okay, then how to solve this problem? Cast operator. So 197 is applied in the cast operator. 256 minus, sorry, 197 minus 256. Then the result is coming and printed here. Okay, comfortable all people? With this, we completed type conversion with char data type. And when working with the char data type, totally we have 4 points we have discussed. Number one, char literal can be assigned to number variable. Int literal can be assigned to char variable. Second point, char variable can be assigned to int, long, float, double variable, but cannot assign to byte and short. Next, byte, short, int, long, float, double, all these six variables cannot assign to char variable. Third point today we discussed, if the assigned variable is a final variable, which is initialized in the same line, consider value. If the assigned variable is a final variable without assignment, then you should consider data type. So whenever you are working with the literal, consider the value directly and its range. When you consider variable, when you take variable in the assignment, consider either type range or value range. If it is a variable, type range. If it is a value, if it is a final variable, value range you have to verify. So these points, if you write one time, you will understand. Okay. Anyways, I have given material also on that. You can understand. Don't worry. Now look at this. Already yesterday we completed this. Look at this code. Which line compiled, which line not compiled? Tell me. And why not compiled? Here I have taken how many variables? Byte variable, float variable, int variable. Okay. Tell me now. Byte B1 equal to what I have assigned? Variable or literal? Literal. When I assign literal, what should I consider? Value directly and in the range of byte or not? So compile. Next, what I have to consider? What I have assigned? Literal. When I assign literal, what you have to consider directly? Value. So single quote here value 97. 97 in the range of byte or not? Yes. It is also compiled. Next line, what I written? Float F1 equal to 5.0. And tell me, 5.0 is what? Floating point literal, it is a double literal. Double literal is in the range of float? No. Again, sir, 5.0 is in the range of float, na, sir? No. 5.0 not in the range of float. 5.0 F. Understand? Very, very important. 5.0 not in the range of float. 5.0 F in the range of float. Sir, what is the difference between 5.0 and 5.0 F? Listen, after 5.0, after dot, the number of fractional numbers will be different in float range and double range. In a float range and in double range, number of floating point, number of fractional portions will be different. In a float, if four digits are allowed, in a double, some 8 digits, 9 digits are allowed. So the number of digits here 0.0 is only 0.0. There is no extra. But internally, after 0.00000 extra zeros are there. That extra zeros in a double range, extra zeros in a float range, there is a difference. That's why floating point number not in the range of float. Floating point number is in the range of double. Which floating point number is in the float range? 5.0 F. Suffix with F, then it in the range of float. Understand? Tell me now. Let me give an example. Is 5 in the range of byte? Yes. Is 5L suffix with L, 5L is in the range of byte? No. 5.5L is in the range of where? Long. Understand my point? So what is the point you have to understand? Suffix is there or not there? That is the matter. Okay. Next tell me. 5.0 is look like a float number, but it is a double range number, not in the float. So that's why throwing error. Tell me. 5L, is it in the range of int? No. 5 is in the range of int, but 5L not in the range of int. Similarly, 5 is in the range of int, but 5F not in the range of int. Answer my question. Is it possible to assign long, float, double literals to the lesser range data types? Again, repeating the question. Is it possible to assign long literal, float literal, double literal to the lesser range data type variables? No. If I write int I1 equal to 5L, int I2 equal to 5F, I got compile time error, na? That means what? Long literal, float literal, double literal cannot assign to lesser range data type. can I assign int literal and char literal to the lesser range data types? Look at the board, answer there. Can I assign int literal and char type literal to the lesser range data type? Yeah. 5 assigned to byte. 5 is what literal? In. Assigned to byte. Lesser type. Allowed. Single quote is what type? Char. Char is a lesser than a higher than byte. But still allowed or not? Yes. Why? Why you are allowed to assign byte and char to lesser range data type? What is the lesser range data type? Byte and short. Because byte and short doesn't have their own literals. Int char literals only allowed to assign to byte and short. Everybody understand? So finally tell me, what is the third special case on the literals? We can assign int and char literals to lesser range data type byte and short and char, but other type literals cannot assign to the lesser range data type. Second point, all types of variables cannot assign to lesser type. Literal I can assign to lesser type, but variable cannot assign to lesser type. For example, int literal can assign to byte, but int variable cannot assign to byte. Char literal I can assign to byte, but char variable cannot assign to byte. If you try to assign, compiler will throw error. So you should have algorithm in your mind. Whenever you see assignment operator, right side you assign with the literal, assign with a variable. If assign with a literal, consider literal directly and verify its range. If it is in the range, compile, otherwise throw error. If you assign with a variable, consider variable value, variable type, variable type. Variable type range is lesser, allowed, otherwise throws compile time error. Final conclusion, 2 points. బండ గుర్తు అంటాం కదా తెలుగులో, బ్లైండ్ గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. సో blindly you should remember 1 point. What is that? First you have to remember the ranges. What the range? Byte range is lesser than short. Short range is lesser than int. Int range is lesser than long. Long is lesser than float. Float is lesser than double. Byte short, int long. Float double. Char. Char is lesser than int. This hierarchy, if you remember, type conversion related any question you can answer. 100% guarantee. అసలు ఇన్ని పాయింట్స్ చెప్పాను కదా, సో మెనీ పాయింట్స్ ఐ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్, నాట్ అల్గరిథమ్. సో మెనీ పాయింట్స్ ఐ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ ఫర్ టెస్టింగ్ ద పాయింట్స్, ఫర్ జస్ట్ టెలింగ్ టు యువర్ బ్రెయిన్ హౌ టు థింక్. సో సింగిల్ అల్గరిథమ్, టైప్ కన్వర్షన్, సింగిల్ పాయింట్. వాట్ ఈస్ దట్? బైట్ షార్ట్ ఇంటూ లాంగ్, ఫ్లోట్ డబుల్, క్యార్. ఆ డబ్బా గుర్తుపెట్టుకుంటే టైప్ కన్వర్షన్ చాప్టర్ ఎనీథింగ్ యూ కెన్ ఆన్సర్. This chart is literal chart, variables chart, variables. Okay, byte variable can be assigned to short, byte short variable can be assigned to int, byte short int variables can be assigned to long, byte short int long variables can be assigned to float, then assigned to double. Okay, char variable can be assigned to int. Reverse, directly not possible. With cast operator possible. In cast operator there is a chance value loss may be happen. Next, what is the literal chart? Same chart up to long, float, double. Long can be assigned to float, long float can be assigned to double. Downcasting not possible, but int literal can be assigned to byte, short, char. Char literal can be assigned to byte, short, int. Okay, so only confusion is between byte, short, int, long only. Byte, short and int, char only. Remaining literals, no confusion. So final conclusion is what? Whenever you see assignment operator, immediately what table should come to your mind? Byte, short, int, long, float, double, char. Okay, and 2 points should come to your mind. The assigned is a literal, assigned is a variable. If it is a literal, directly literal consider and work. If it is assigned is variable, variable place, I should use value na, should I use type? Type range you have to consider. Okay na? Right. With this point, let us try to check one small test case for you whether you understand or not. Online students, got clarity? This is the material we are following. Look at here. What is the case number 3? in all above 4 ways of assignment means what? How many ways we can assign or initialize a variable? 4 ways. Using literal, using another variable, using expression I plus j, using non-void method called M1. Non-void method call I didn't explain. Okay. In any of the 4 ways, in all above 4 ways of assignment, material is very, very important. Every point you have to study and remember. In all above 4 ways of assignment, compiler checks only source data type and its range, but not its value. Source and what? Right side. Right side available source type, inta, floata, double, chara, boolean, and its range, but not the internal value. But in case of int and char literals assignment, it checks type, range, and also its value. In case of which int and char literal case, it consider what? Type and directly value. If the value is within the range of destination type variable, compiler allows assignment, else throw compile time error. With this knowledge, now please look at here. I have used here all. Variable I have used, literal I have used. Show your talent. Byte b equal to 10. Allowed? Fast answer, everyone. Second. Allowed. Third. Allowed. Fourth. Allowed. Fifth. Not allowed. 10L is long. Long cannot be assigned to lesser. 10. 10. Array. 10 is a integer. Integer can be converted to float. 10 converted to 10.0 and stored. Higher range. Lesser range can be assigned to higher. Int can be assigned to higher. Float. Possible. Next. 10L. No, na, yes, sir. Confusion. 10L is what? Long. Long can be assigned to float or not. Higher range, na? You are not assigned lesser. Lesser is a error. Higher is no error. 10L converted to 10.0F and stored. Next, 10.0, not allowed. 10.0F, allowed. Don't forget the table. Again and again I'm saying. Don't use your brain. Whenever you see assignment operator, table should be appeared in front of you. What is that long? Long assigned to float. Long to float. Allowed. Byte short int long. Float double hierarchy. Next, double D. Double last type. Last type and vechala video. All 6 types are allowed to assign or not? Double D equal to 10.0 allowed. 10.0F allowed. 10L allowed. Single quote A allowed. 10 also allowed. All are stored with a floating point conversion. Finally, tell me, I want to store any primitive value in a variable. Then what is the type of that variable? Who is the highest range data type? Double. Then I want to create one variable to store any of the numeric, non-numeric value. Any of the numeric value. Then which data type I have to use? Double. Double is the highest range data type. Understand? Now look at there. Byte B1 equal to 10. Int I1 equal to 10. Byte B2 equal to I. Choose one option. Choose one option. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Choose one option. Choose one option. ఎంతసేపు రా? Option 2. Compiled time error at line number 1. Line number 1, byte B1 equal to 10. 10 can be stored in byte. No error. Compile line number 3. Line number 3, byte B2 equal to I. I is a final variable, normal variable. Normal variable means what should I consider? Value or type? Type range int not lesser than byte. So error. Line number 3 is the error. It's very simple point, but you are thinking too much. Don't think that much. Okay. What you have to remember? What you have to remember? To answer data types chapter, any question, what you have to remember? This you have to remember. Byte short, int long, long to float, float to double, char to int, and boolean is not compatible. Forward direction, automatic type conversion. Backward direction, cast. Okay, now one time you have to use your pen paper. As long as you don't use pen paper, always you will give wrong answers. at least one time. Okay. My sincere recommendation, get the printout of this PDF file. Printout. If you give any Xerox shop, totally how many pages are there? 8 pages. If you go to Xerox shop and around 4-5 rupees they will take and give the printout. Okay, front to back, ask them to get 4-5 pages, 4-5 rupees they will take, and practice this material 2 to 3 times. Understand? Use pen and paper. First give answers on the paper directly. It will take time for you to write. If you want to save that 5 rupees or 6 rupees, write this material in your notebook and practice. No problem. Let me save the time and get the printout and practice. If you don't practice, next chapters will be very, very difficult. Understand? Understood? Shall I ask a question? Up to now, we discussed storing. Byte b equal to 10, short s equal to 10, storing. Okay? I am asking one question thing. Byte b equal to 10 I have written. Here 10 type is int. After assignment, 10 type is promoted or demoted. Byte b1 equal to 10 after this line executed. In the next line, 10 type is int or byte. That means promoted or demoted. Demoted. Okay. I am writing something like this. Long L equal to 10 semicolon. Here in that line, 10 is what type? Int. After storing an L in the next line, its type is promoted or demoted? Promoted. So tell me, in Java, promotions are also there, demotions also available. Promotion is called what? Widening. Decreasing is called what? Narrowing. Already told you this point. Type conversions are of 2 types. What are the 2 types? Automatic type conversion or implicit conversion or widening. When you are trying to assign lesser type value to highest range, compiler automatically convert the type to highest range and store it in the variable. That concept is called what? Widening, or also called what? Promotion. Okay, na? If you assign higher range type value to the lesser range, then the size of the value is decreased, and then that concept is called what? Narrowing. Casting, explicit conversion, or narrowing. Okay, now promotions also there. Now we are going to promotions. Before going to promotion, now I am moving to the next topic. Type conversion topic completed. Moving to the next story. Before going to next story, please read all these 15 points. All 15 points covered, understood. If you have any questions, ask. You only read 15 questions. Type conversion topic completed. You can answer to each question or not, check out. Not just read the question. What is type conversion? Why type conversion? How can I do type conversion? Type of conversion, sample program. Not reading. You are not here for English class. You are here for Java class. Answer. What is type conversion? Converting one type of value to another. Why type conversion? Many times we need to convert floating point number to integer to floating point. That's why type conversion is required. How can you do type conversion? 2 ways. By using assignment operator. Number 2, by using cast operator. Next, type of conversion. There are 2 types of conversions. Assignment operator conversion is called auto conversion. Cast operator conversion is called what? Casting. Next, sample program. Float f1 equal to 10. Automatic type conversion. Int converted to float. Int I equal to int of f. Here, float is a higher range, directly not allowed to convert. You have to typecast explicitly and store. Here, int is a cast operator. That is the sample program. When will we get auto conversion? When will we get auto conversion? Conversion agane yen table rali me porrake. Whenever I say conversion, what should come to your mind? What table should come to your mind? Byte, short, int, long, float, double, char. The table should come. When will we get auto conversion? When we assign lesser type value to higher type, we will get what? Auto conversion. Next, when must we do casting and how? When we want to convert higher type double float long to lesser type, then we have to use what? Casting. How can you do casting? By using cast operator. Function. What is a cast operator? What is a cast operator? What is the functionality of cast operator? A data type placed in the parenthesis. A data type placed in the round bracket before variable name or value. Before variable name or value is called what? Cast operator. Cast operator functionality is converting the source value type to the cast operator type. In the process of conversion, if the value range is greater than the cast operator type, value is reduced. What is the cast operator formula for reducing value? For positive number, one formula there. For negative number, another formula is there. Both formulas will be applied in the loop until the source value come to the cast operator type range. Next, what is the primitive data type conversion hierarchy chart? Byte to short, short to long, long to float, float to double, char to int. Rules on auto conversion. The source value, assignment operator, right side. Source value type must be lesser than or equals to destination destination type. Assignment operator will see two things, type and range. Type should be compatible, range must be lesser than. What is the rule in cast operator? Cast operator meant for only conversion purpose. So it will verify only type. So source type and cast operator type should be compatible. That means it should be in the 7 data types dabba. Okay, byte, short, int, long, float, double, char, boolean. Any of the 7 types you use combination, it will be converted. Working with multiple cast operators. Can I use multiple cast operator single expression? Yes. Then what is the rule? All cast operator types should be compatible. My means it should be in the 7 data types group. Next, compiler thinking in type conversion with respect to variable and literal. If I use variable, variable type range will be considered. Literal, directly, literal range will be considered. Not type range, directly, literal range. Okay, so these are the 14 points completed. Based on these 14 points, special cases. Byte to short allowed, short to int allowed, int to long allowed. Now the long can assign to float. Yes, but float can be assigned to long. No. Long and float data types combination. Long can be assigned to float. Float cannot be assigned to long. If you want to assign float to long, I must use cast operator. Next, char and number data types compatibility. Char and number data types are compatible to each other. I can assign char literal to number variable, int literal, not number literal, int literal to char variable in the range of 0 to 65,535. Java data type follows Unicode character set. If the assigned int literal to the char variable in the range of 0 to 65,535, if not supported by the computer, it internally store what? Question mark. Then int and char literal special case. Int literal and char literal can be assigned to lesser data type byte and short if the value in the range of byte and short. This facility is not available to other literals, long, float, and double. Long, float, double literals cannot be assigned to lesser data types. So very, 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 very important point you have to remember. 14th point, compiler thinking in type conversion with respect to variable and literal. Variable, what is considered? Type range. Literal, directly literal range. If the literal range is in the range of destination type, value will be stored. That's what. Int literal and char literal, directly we can assign to byte and short. Other literals and variables not allowed to assign. So this last 14th point and the table, that primitive data types conversion chart table, if you remember, that's all. You can easily answer any question. Okay. Now I am moving to the next topic. Conversions completed. Please practice. Where it is saved? Yesterday only uploaded. Okay. Already there. No need to anything extra upload. Again, I'm requesting, please get the Xerox of this PDF file. In this PDF file, all eight files you have to practice. Look at here. Look at the data types range and identify whose range is bigger than other. Type conversion chart. If these two, if you remember, you can answer any questions available in type conversion topic. Okay. Now I'm proceeding to the next topic, type promotion. Okay. Today class is also little mind game. Okay. This mind game is again working with what? Types only. Observe here. I am writing something like this. Mathematics. Online students. Look at here. I am writing something like this. 10 plus 20. What is the result? Arey, come on, Ra. 30. Super. Okay, na? Literal plus literal result is what? Literal. Wow. Next. 10.5 plus 20.3. What is the value? Hey, fast, Ra. 30.8. There is no twist. And every question I write, there is a twist, maybe looking there and here. Nothing is there. Just a simple question, warm-up match. Okay. In warm-up match, there is no twist, no strategies. Now, think and tell. 10 plus 20.3. What is the value? 30.3. If you remember, I remember. In my childhood, my sir has given, this is the problem on board. Asked everyone, write down this program, write down this problem. Maths lo problem antam kada. Write this problem in your notes and write the answer. Then he is checking to everyone, every person place, and he come to my place. 30.3 I have written. He look at my answer and slapped. Why? Answer correct, na? Unfortunately, I am the first person there in the chair. I mean, bench chair. He come to my place and look at answer and what a attack, man. Why you are beating correct only na 30.3? Okay. There is a mistake. Anybody identify? There is a mistake. Online students, there is a mistake in this calculation. First, and ఏం చేయాలి? మీరు చెప్పింది కరెక్టే, కానీ అటు ఇటు వెళ్ళిపోయారు. What to do? Here I must add 0.0. You cannot integer to floating point number. ఇక్కడ ఎవరితో యాడ్ చేస్తారు? 3ని ఎవరితో యాడ్ చేయాలి అక్కడ? 3 I should add with whom? Empty space. No. You cannot add integer to floating point number. The two numbers should be of same type. Then only you can add. If you take different type, you have to convert one type to another type. Which type to which type? Lesser to higher, higher to lesser. Lesser to higher. So that something extra adding, you are not losing the value. If you are converting higher to lesser, you are losing value, na? You should not lose the value. You can add, but not lose. You ask your father 100 rupees, he is giving 150 rupees. Happier? But he is giving 50 rupees. Happier? No. You extra coming, no problem, but lesser should not happen. So tell me now, here what happened? The value type is converted, int value converted to float and then added. 3, 0, 3, 0, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. I have good memory in my brain, okay? My childhood memories are there. when I become Java faculty, when I read this point from the compiler software design, I go back to my child. Oh, the day my sir, beat me this reason. Acha, acha. Okay, okay. The childhood memories are now working in my brain. Whenever you take an expression, whenever you prepare expression with different data type values, all lesser range data type values are promoted to highest range data type used in the expression. Then final result type of that expression is what? Highest range data type used in this expression. For example, I wanted to store, for example, I want to store this 10 plus 20.3 in a variable. Then I should create this variable x of what type? Int or double? Double. I should use what? Double. Why? Because the result type is what? Double. And tell me how this expression is evaluated. Double x equal to 10 converted to 10.0 plus 20.3. Then both are added. Then what is coming? Both are added. Then what is coming? DOUBLE x equal to 30.0. Everyone understand? So tell me, what is the topic we are trying to understand? Type promotions in an expression. Type promotion in an expression. In an expression. Up to now, we were trying to understand what? Assignment. In assignment, you have seen already promotion. When you assign lesser type value to highest range variable, this value converted to highest range of this variable type and then stored. Similarly, we also get promotion in expression when if I use both values are of what type? Promotion there or not there? Not there. If I use values of same type, promotion there or not there? Not there. If I prepare an expression with different type values, then promotion is there. Lesser type value promoted to highest range and then expression will be evaluated. Then tell me, if I want to store an expression result in a variable, the variable type should be the highest range data type used in this expression. Here I have used two types, int type and double type. Which type I have to use? A double type I have to use. Understand? With this, I am asking one question. Ready? Everyone tell me. Int plus int is a what type? Result type. Int. Come on, fast answer. Slowly your answer. Long plus long. Result is float plus float. Result is double. Ray. Float plus float. How double? When int plus int, then float plus float is also. According to your algorithm, float plus float double, int plus int long should come na. Don't show your talent, okay? What? Float plus float result is what? Float. Next, double plus double is what? Double. What I told you, if you prepare expression with same type values, there is no promotion. Result type is what? Same type. When one type is promoted to another type, when one type is converted to another type, if the expression is prepared with two different types, then lesser type promoted to highest range type. Okay, na? Now answer now. I am writing here. Int plus long. Faster. Long plus float. Wow, super. Int plus float plus long. Longer. Long float. Okay, tell me now. I'm writing float plus double plus long. Double. Okay, now confident? Any confusion? Tell me. This promotion is nothing but what? Widening. Tell me widening concept if you want to answer. This type concept you have to answer. What you should remember? The table. Which table? Byte to answer. Byte to short to int to floater. మధ్యలో లాంగ్ ఎవరికి ఇస్తావరా లాంగ్ టు ఫ్లోట్ టు క్యార్ టు ఇన్ ఓకేనా దిస్ చార్ట్ ఇఫ్ యూ రిమెంబర్ ఎనఫ్ ఎనీ క్వశ్చన్ యూ కెన్ ఆన్సర్ రెడీయా రెడీ byte plus byte. बोला हाँ, short plus short. Wow. Char plus char. Huh? Huh? Can I add characters? Plus operator can add characters. Plus operator can add only numbers. Okay, na? Plus operator can add only can add characters. Hey, Matimarpu, Gajini, or Gajini. Plus operator can add only numbers, either int in, float to float, int to float combination. Okay. My question is, can plus operator add characters? Yes or no? No. No. Yes sir. No. Yes no. Either is can you okay. You know, when I was writing exam, if I don't know answer of that particular question, and the bits will be there, na spellings, bits, okay, I have a doubt. SION, TION, conversation, SION, TION, okay, that shun, last word shun, I have confusion. Next, TOR, TER, tractor, teacher, okay, EROR, confusion. Then what I will write now? I will give the choice to the interviewer. I will write a spelling like what no? O, E, almost look like E as a O as a E. ఆడికి వచ్చిన ఆన్సర్ వాడికి ఏది తీసేసుకుంటాడు. దట్ ఇన్విజిలేటర్ విల్ టేక్ దట్ ఆన్సర్ యాజ్ ఈ లైక్. ఐ డోంట్ కేర్. సో లైక్ దట్ యు ఆర్ గివింగ్ వాట్ ఆన్సర్? allowed, not allowed, ఏదో ఒకటి తీసుకో. థింక్ రా, థింక్. వాట్ ఈస్ ఐఎమ్ గివింగ్ ఎ క్లూ. వాట్ ఇస్ ద క్లూ? ప్లస్ ఆపరేటర్ కెన్ యాడ్ ఓన్లీ numeric values. Is character numeric or not? Is character numeric or not? No, no. You know, doubtfully, yes. Where is the confidence in your voice? Yes. The confidence, strongness. Character, how many questions we solved? Data types time I have explained. It comes under numeric integral. Next, in a literal chapter I explained, char can be represented as number by taking number from ASCII table. And tell me, plus operator can add only numbers, not characters. If I use character, error or no error? No error. What will happen? It converted to number. It converted to number. Now tell me now. I am using here single quote A plus single quote B. Then single quote A converted to 97 plus single quote B converted to 98. Result is 195. A 195 kaun hai? Int literal. Tell me, char plus char result is int, not char. Okay, char plus char result is what? Int. Now tell me, here when one type is converted to another type, only when I use combination. Here when I don't use a combination, value promoted or not promoted? Not promoted. When I use a combination, then values are promoted. But come here, did I use any combination? No. Int plus int, int. But char plus char is not char. Char plus char is what? Int. That means, then tell me, value is promoted because of your talent, automatically promoted. Automatically promoted. Automatic type promotion. Automatic type promotion in an expression. In an expression, there are some data types, they are automatically promoted to int. Why? Tell me now. Byte plus byte result is byte plus byte result is int. Short plus short result is int, not short. Okay, byte plus byte, short plus short, char plus char. These three data types are automatically promoted to int. Why, sir? Why they are automatically promoted to int? It is a secret. What is it? It is a JVM secret. Tell me, secrets are revealed like Anywhere secrets are revealed? No. So I am also not revealing. Okay. But you have to remember what is that? Byte, short, char data types are automatically promoted to what? Int type. Whenever I have used byte variable, short variable, char variable or char literal, byte variable, short variable, char variable or char literal in an arithmetic operation expression with plus, minus, into, division, they are automatically promoted to which type? Int type, not a byte, not short. Byte plus byte, int. Short plus short, int. Char plus char, int. Now tell me now. Now tell me now. Byte plus short plus char. Result is what type? Int type, but not byte, short or char. This is a very, very, very important point you must remember. Sir, why are they promoted automatically? It is a JVM secret. In a JVM chapter, I will explain. JVM secret now, when JVM really revealed, then that secrets will be revealed. So when JVM architecture chapter explaining time, I will cover this. JVM architecture, you want me to cover or don't want? You want to become RMP doctor or MBBS doctor? MBBS or MD na, specialist? Huh? Come on, Ra. You joined MBBS course, Ra. You joined medicine. Okay, now you want to become a doctor. Which doctor? Java doctor. Tell me now. I am the specialist doctor in Java. You are getting training under me. You can do best surgery. Any part. You are not specialized in one part. Any part surgery you can do. Tell me now. How can you do the surgery if you don't each and every inch in your body, how the nerves are connected, which nerve if you disconnect, which part is not working, part by part, inch by inch of the body, if you know, then you can become a specialist doctor. You can do surgery. Now tell me, RMP doctor, just by seeing outside of the body, just by holding your hand, fever can be cured. Some small illness can be cured. Now, if you are suffering from some problem, it is a serious condition, RMP doctor simply say, why don't you consult MBBS doctor? MBBS doctor, after checking 2 to 3 days, he realized that, no, it's not possible for me. Why don't you bring Hyderabad? Why Hyderabad? In Hyderabad, super specialty hospital specialist doctors will be there. I want to make you Java specialist doctor. That's why all this hard work I am doing. I don't know whether you are doing or not. I am doing. That's why I'm taking all this burden to teach you. And then people who can learn in my flow, then in the middle I can take JVM architecture. In all previous batches, all students they are putting their efforts to understand answer to my question. Right or wrong doesn't matter. I never worry about you are giving right answer, wrong answer. I always worry about are you giving answer or not. Your riding cycle is important. Riding cycle that side this side doesn't matter. Riding or not riding? Riding ante. అది పడిపోతున్నారా తొక్కుతున్నారా సంబంధం లేదు. సైకిల్ తీసుకున్నావు రోజు చేతికి చాలు. Automatically one day you will get. Same thing. If you are keep on giving answers, one fine day, your brain is automatically suddenly open up and started giving correct answers. We are training your brain, you and me together, training your brain how to think in Java, how to think like a compiler and JVM. Automatically, it will start learning how to think. Then so that I can, in the middle, I can insert JVM architecture and I make Java subject more interesting to you. That efforts you have to put, not I. JVM to teach or not to teach in your hand. Okay, na? If you learn all these points, JVM architecture I can teach. So finally tell me, type promotions in an expression. What is an expression? Operator operand combination is called what? Expression. For example, 10 plus 20 is an expression. I1 plus I2 is an expression. I can prepare an expression with the same type of values. Also, I can use combination data types. The combination data types must be compatible. If the data type are not compatible, for example, 10 plus true, allowed or not allowed? It leads to compile time error. I cannot add 10 and true because they are incompatible types. So if you prepare an expression all operands, 10 or 20, true, all are called what? Operands. All operands must be compatible. If we prepare an expression with a incompatible data types, we will get compile time error. Point number 2. If you prepare an expression with the same type of operands, result of that expression is same type. If I prepare an expression with different compatible data types, different combination of data type values, then the lesser type value is promoted to highest range data type used in this expression, and the result of this expression is highest range data type. If you want to store value in a variable, if you want to store the result of this expression in a variable, the variable type should be the highest range data type used in this expression. Next, if I write int plus int, result is int, long plus long, result is long, float plus float, float, double plus double, double, int plus float, float, long plus float, float, long plus float plus int plus double is double. We have three data types: byte, short, and char. These three data types are automatically promoted to in. When I use byte variable, short variable, char variable, or char literal in the expression, they are automatically promoted to in without using any combination data type. That means byte plus byte, result is in. Short plus short, result is in. Char plus char, result is in. That means byte plus byte expression I must assign to which variable? Byte variable. Okay, na? Short plus short expression I should assign to which variable? Int. Sorry, repeat again. Byte plus byte expression should assign to int. Short plus short expression should assign to int. Char plus char expression should assign to int. If I choose byte variable, short variable, and char variable, compiler will throw error. Understand? Right? Let us try to test this point. Hooray! Moi Raini. When I'm explaining one point, if you are asking the next points, I will suddenly lose my patience and I will scold like anything. Next class onwards, you will not ask any questions. Understand? Don't make me to lose my patience. When I'm explaining one point seriously, you are typing another question in the chat. You were not listening my point and tell me. I'm writing something like this. Allowed or not allowed? Tell me. Int I1 equal to 10 plus 20. Right or wrong? How to pronounce 10 plus 20? 30. 30 in the range of int. Yes. Next. Int I2 equal to 10 plus 20.0, 20.0 F. Compile or not compile? What is the value you will get? 30.0 F. Is 30.0 F is in the int range? No. Compiler throw error. How can I assign those two values in the variable? Float F1 equal to 10 plus 20.0 F. Then result is 30.0 F. 30.0 F is the float. Float can be stored in float. Understand? Paka? I am 100% guarantee you will give wrong answer. 1 crore bet. Ready? 1 crore bet. Pakka you will give wrong answer. Ready? Chuchkunda. Me pratapamo ma pratapam. Byte B1 equal to 10 plus 20. Compiler not compile. Byte B equal to 10 plus 20. Compiler not compile. Not compile. Compiler. Hey. 10 plus 20, int plus int, result is what? Int. How int can be assigned to byte? What it is in the range? What you have to prepare here? This expression is constant values expression, variables values expression, constant. Oh, 1 crore. Okay, hold. Many are wrong answers telling you. That time you have to return my 1 crore back, na? Right? Right. People who don't give, who gave wrong answer, who didn't give answer, collect 1 crore from them. Understand? This is a choice. This is a responsibility to you. If your side person not give an answer, take 1 crore from him. Okay, na? Then give it to me also. Okay, some share, because the profit you are getting free of cost from me only, na, because of my questions. Everyone answer, man. Why you are sitting silent? Right or wrong, you should give answers. Tell me, this is constant expression or variable expression? Constant. When I use constant, compiler consider value type range or value range? Value range. 10 plus 20, result is what? 30. 30 in the range of byte? Yes. Compile or not compile? Compile. Compile. Okay. Next, short. S1 equal to 50 plus 60. Compile or not compile? Compile. 50 plus 60. 110. 110 in the range of short. Yes. Compile. Ready? Next point, compulsory give wrong answer. Char CH1 equal to single quote A plus single quote B. Come on. Char CH1 equal to single quote A plus single quote B. First point. Can I add 2 characters? Yes. If I add 2 characters, what it will do? It will add characters. It will add their ASCII numbers. What the result coming here? Single quote A, 97. Single quote B, 97. Single quote B, 98. Result is what? 195. 195 you have assigned to CH1. Compile or not compile? Compile. No error. Why? 195 is a literal in the range of 0 to 65,535. That can be stored in the char. Then 195 stored up, 195 matching character stored up. 195 matched ASCII character will be stored internally. Tell me, this topic is yesterday class knowledge, na? Compiler thinking with respect to variable and literal. So same point will be applied everywhere. And now I am moving to the next story. Ready? Next, what I am taking? Variables. Int I1 equal to 10. Okay. Float F1 equal to 20.0F. And now I am writing int I2 equal to I1 plus F1. Compile or not compile? Not compile. Either bolo, compiler what it will take from this expression? Variable value, variable type. Variable type. I1 place what it will substitute? Int plus F1 place what it will substitute? Float. And tell me, int plus a float, result is what? Float. Float can be assigned to int. No. And then tell me, how to solve this problem? Float, F2 equal to I1 plus F1. Then here also, what it will write? Int plus float. Compiler promotes. Int to float. Float plus float. Result is what? Float. Result is float. Float can be stored in float. Here also I forgot. Here also what will be there? Int promoted to float. Float plus float. Float plus float. Result is what? Float. Float cannot be stored in int. Everyone understand this case? Now tell me, I am writing byte B1 equal to 10. Byte B2 equal to 20. Byte B3 equal to B1 plus B2. Compiler, not compiler? Not compile. Why? Here, what I have used? Variables. By B1 place what is substituted? Byte. Plus B2 place what? Byte. In an expression, byte is promoted to int. Plus byte is promoted to int. Result is what? Int. Int cannot be assigned to byte. Tell me here the problem is with expression. Problem is with assignment. Error. You are getting error because of plus operator, because of assignment. Assignment is the problem. Plus don't have any problem. Samajh mein aaya? Plus doesn't have problem. Plus will add byte plus byte, promoted to int, generate what value? Int. There is no problem with plus operator. When you give int value to assignment question, tum int hai, ye byte hai, nahi store kar sakte. Okay, it will throw error where assignment. What the compile time error? Possible lossy conversion from int to. Then tell me, can you solve this problem? I don't want to take int. Okay, how to solve this problem? Int I3 equal to B1 plus B2 if you write, no compile time error. But I don't want to use int. I want to use what? Byte. Byte B3 equal to, I want to solve this error. What I have to do? Cast operator. Super. What the cast operator I should write? Byte. B1 plus B2. Super. Compiler, not compile. Compiler, not compile. Compiler, not compile. Not compile. Dekho. Properly dekho. ध्यान से देखो, not compiled, still you'll get same compile time error. Int cannot be converted to byte. Why? You applied cast operator on B1, not entire expression. అరే ఇది మ్యాథ్స్ చదువుకున్నారు కదరా, బాడ్ మాస్ రూల్. ఫస్ట్ బ్రాకెట్ ఎగ్జిక్యూటెడ్, right? First what is executed? Byte of B1 executed, and result is what? Byte plus byte. Byte promoted to int plus promoted to int. Result is what? Int. Int cannot be assigned to byte. Achha. Then how to solve this problem? How to solve this problem? This is still error. How to write? Byte B3 equal to byte of, first you should execute cast operator plus operator. Plus operator. First execute plus operator. Bracket B1 plus B2. First B1 plus B2 executed. Generated value is what? Int. And tell me, int converted to byte. Byte can be stored in byte. Everyone understand? Paka? Finally tell me, automatic type promotions in an expression. When we use byte short char in an expression, they are automatically promoted to int. Okay, na? Again, here two expressions are there: constants expression and variable expression. If I use constants in the expression, directly value used, evaluated, value generated. If I use variables, variable type is used, variable type expression, type will be coming as a result, not value. Based on that, now try to answer. Next question I'm asking. Char ch1 equal to single quote A, char ch2 equal to single quote B, char ch3 equal to ch1 plus ch2. Compile or not compile? Char plus char, result what? Int cannot be assigned to char. How to solve this problem? Char ch4 equal to char of ch1 plus ch2. Compiler? Not compiled. Next, char ch5 equal to char of what? ch1 plus ch2. Compiled ना? Okay ना? ला करेंगे? समझ में आया? और ऑनलाइन स्टूडेंट्स हो? ऑनलाइन स्टूडेंट्स हो? అర్థమైంది చెప్పండి. You said yes sir, understood. Compile or not compile? Why compiled? It is a constant expression. What is B1? Final variable. In place of final variable, what is substituted? Value. Constant place what? Value directly placed. Plus B2 is a final variable. What is substituted? 20. Result is what? 30. Is 30 in the range of byte? Yes. So come. If it is a byte, is a variable, type substituted, promoted to int. If I use a final byte variable, directly value substituted. Okay. Now show your talent. Today only you learn this topic. Final byte B1 semicolon. Final byte B2 equal to 20 semicolon. Byte B3 equal to B1 plus B2. Compile or not compile? Not compile, because P1 value is assigned in the declaration or after declaration? After declaration. When declared after, then what is substituted? Type plus B2 place what is substituted? 20. And then byte promoted to int plus int. Result is what? Int. Int cannot be assigned to byte. So compiler throwing error. So carefully you have to notice 3 points, 4 points. Number one, okay, 3 points. If the expression is prepared with literal, final variable with assignment, directly value you use. If the expression is prepared with normal variable or final variable not assigned in the same line, then you have to use what? Type of the variable, and you have to consider promotions here. Everybody got clarity here, right? So with this, we got clarity on fully type conversions and all we understood. Okay. Now I'll show you type promotion material. Let us see, can you solve the answers for these questions? Type promotion is also called what? Widening. Converting a value type to its higher range data type is called what? Type promotion. Primitive data type promotion hierarchy. Promotion and higher na. Byte higher, short promote int, promote long, promote float, promote double, char promote to int. Look, byte, short, char, all three are promoted to int. Simple, already diagram there. Now, if compiler promote value type automatically to its compiler promotes value type automatically to its higher range type is called what? Automatic type promotion. In the below three situations, we will get automatic type promotion in an assignment operator, in an expression, in a method call as argument. Okay, already I explained, just read. What is an expression? Expression is a combination of operators and operands. Float f1 equal to 10 plus 20.0. When we use a different type of values in an expression, all lesser range values are promoted to its higher range data type used in this expression. Then the expression is evaluated and result is generated. The result type is the highest range data type used in this expression. Hence, the rule is the destination variable data type must be highest range data type used in an expression. Float f1 equal to 10.20.5. 10 promoted to 10.0f plus 20.0f. Result is 30.0f. Result should store in the float. Int I equal to 10 plus true, compile time error. Int I equal to 10 plus 20.0f, compiler throw error because float cannot be stored. Then, if you want to store in int, I must use cast operator. If I use cast operator to 10, compiler throw error. To 20.0f, no error, but recommend is what? Enter expression. Next, what is the output from the below statement? Byte, short, and char data types are automatically promoted to int type, even though we have not used any other combination type. Byte b1 equal to 10, byte b2 20, byte b3 equal to b1 plus b2. Byte plus byte result is int. Int cannot be stored in byte. Byte b3 equal to 10 plus 20 I have written. These are the literal. Literals are directly added. Result will be checked and stored. Byte b3 equal to b1 plus 20. One variable, one constant. It will be considered as what? Variable expression. So data types will be considered. b1 plus 120. Result is 130. Cannot be stored in byte. Compile time error. Final conclusion. Byte plus byte. Short plus short. Char plus char. Int. Int plus int. Int long long. Float float. Double double. Boolean boolean. Compile time error. Float float. Float long float. Float long double into char double. Types of expressions. We have two types of expressions: variables expression, constant expression. If an expression has at least one variable, then this expression is called variable expression. Then this expression is evaluated by compiler by using the variable types, generated type as a result, then verifies the result type in compatible and lesser range than the destination type. If yes, compile, else throw error. If an expression doesn't have any variables or method calls, rather it has only literals or final variables or both, then this expression is called constant expression. Then this expression is evaluated directly by using literals, final variable values, generate value as a result, then compiler verify generated value compatible and lower range value than destination type. If yes, compile, else compiler throw error. Observe and answer all the questions. Byte b1 10, byte b2 20, b1 plus b2. It's a variable expression. Byte plus byte, result is in 10 plus 20, constant expression, no error. Answer now. Here onwards, story is very difficult. Just previous things you have to bring. Byte b3 equal to 10 plus 20 I have written. 10 plus 20 literal 30, 30 can be stored in b3. Everyone answer, buddy. Byte b4 equal to 10l plus 20 I have written. Is it compile or not compile? Not compile. Answers don't see, huh? 1 second.
ఇప్పుడు చెప్పండి. No answers. This is very difficult for the people who are seeing the statements. Understand my statement? People who are seeing the statements, for them it is very difficult. Pakka I'll give wrong answer. If you are reading the statement, not seeing, reading statement, apply the previous slide. What the previous slide? Constant expression, variable expression. If expression has a constant, work with the result value. If expression has a variable, work with the result type, not value. Okay? Come, show your talent. First, b1 plus b2 variable, result type int. Int cannot be stored in byte, error. Next, 10 plus 20 constant expression, result is 30. 30 is stored in byte, compile. 10l plus 20 result is 10l plus 20 result what? Longer. Long type or long type value? What is that value? 30 or 30l? Tell correct result. What is generated there? Long 30l. 30l, not long. Long is data type. 30l is the result value. What is generated? 30l. Is 30l can be assigned to byte? No. Compiler throw error. Tell me now. Is this compiled? Line number B4, byte B4 equal to byte of 10l plus 20. Compiler, not compile? Not compiler. Compiler. Why? 10l converted to byte. What is coming out? Ray, it is literal. Literal means you have to speak on literal only, not on type. Repeat again. 10l given to byte. What is coming out? 10. That l is gone. 10l converted to byte, result is what? 10. 10 plus 20. 30 in the range of byte. Allowed or not allowed? Compile. But previously error, na sir. That time is what? Variable. Variable converted to byte, result is what? Byte. Byte promoted to int. Now this is a variable expression or literal expression? Literal. That's what? Literal means you should speak what? Value only. Variable means you have to speak what? Type only. That table difference, clarity, path, Y junction. You come and stand here, expression showing which side you have to go. Type side, value side. If it is a variable, type calculation. If it is a literal, value calculation. Clarity burrak ravali. Open your third eye. What is the third eye? Java eye. Lord Shiva, third eye, Java eye. Inka human being eyes you are seeing. Powerful eye is not yet created by you. Create. Third eye open. And tell me now. Next line. Next line. Compiler, not compiler. Hey, cast stopper I have taken int. Int cannot be assigned to byte. This expression is variable expression or constant expression. When constant expression means that expression result is what? Value. And tell me, 10l converted to int. 10. 10 plus 20, 30. 30 stored in B4. Understand? Literal expression, variable expression, focus. Abolo. Next line. Next line. Compiler, not compiler? Compile. Every operator is replaced with either type or with what? Value. Abolo. 10l plus 20 replaced with 30l. 30l given to what? Int. Returns what? 30. 30 stored in byte? Yes. Adi, the calculation. You know, every batch students are telling something. Sir, when I am in the class, Java understood very nicely, sir. So fast I understood. After going to room, nothing understood, sir. You are going to face this problem. Pakka. Why? Here, I am starting the statement. You are joining to that statement. Okay? But in the room, Harikrishna not there with you. When you see the program, by 2, B1 equal to left to right you are reading. Left to right or right to left? Right to left. With the types, with the values you have to read. First, when you see the expression, you must tell yourself, array, expression क्या आ रहा है भाई? Variable expression constant expression. Then apply what? Literal. ये expression क्या है? Variable expression कैसे evaluate करना? Type से substitute, type and calculate. The question answer mechanism of learning, if you get to your brain. Hare Krishna there with you. Reading brain you got, you alone with you. Question and answer. Sir, how can I question? Previous slide. In the previous slide, clear explanation. Don't directly jump on the program. First you learn theory, concept. If you know concept, program is easy. Apply, same point. Now, next. Here 10L is a literal. But in the next paragraph, I am using 10L directly as a variable. Look, same 10L plus 20, 10L plus what I am writing? L1. This is not 11 row, L1 row. Okay, L1 plus 20. Tell me, what is this expression now? Constant expression or variable expression? Variable expression result is value or type? Type. Tell me, L1, substitute what? Value or type? Type. What the type? Long. Long plus int. Excellent. Long plus int result is what? Long can be assigned to byte? No. Compiler throw error. Adi, visualization that compiler eyes you must get. Variable type. Literal directly value. Expression with constants, value generate. At least one variable is there. Generate what? Types. Type substitute. Long plus in, not long plus 20. Long plus in. Come on. How to solve this compile time error? Can I apply byte here? Tell me now. What is this compile or not compile? Everyone, compile or not compile? Not compile. Compile time error you will get. Why? Array, there it is what? Variable. Variable place, what you have to substitute? Type. Generate what? Type. Final result is what? Type. Come again. L1 is what type? Long. Long type converted to byte. What is substituted here? Value of byte. Byte plus not 20. Byte plus int. Byte plus int result is what? Int. Int can be stored in byte? No. Compiler throw error. మరి ఇక్కడ byte plus here error no de. Here क्या है? Literal है. 10L converted to byte. What is the value coming? 10. Not int, not long. 10. 10 plus 20. Result is 30. 30 stored. So that calculation, small expression, variable. What do you call a constant expression? Variable expression. At least one variable is there. You have to substitute everything is what? Type. Come on. One more example. Tell me, here is it compile or not compile? Not compile. Why? Tell me now. Long converted to int. What is substituted? Int. Int plus int. Result is what? Int. Int can store in byte? No. Compiler throw error. Okay. Next one. Compiler. Next one compiler. Yes. How is it compiled? Tell me. Long plus result. You directly promote. Why you say int again? Long plus long. Result is what? Long. Long converted to result byte. Byte can be stored in byte. Yes. So this evaluation capacity you have to get. Sir, how can I get, sir? Try with your friends. You have to work on these slides, not alone. If you work alone, you have to work with your friend. Form as a group, 2 to 3 people form as a group and discuss. No, sir, no friend is there, sir, I am alone. Then in your house, a big mirror is there. Mirror, put mirror in front of you, sit in front of you, mirror. Opposite, in the mirror, you are your friend, you yourself. Ask, tell me what is this 10L plus 20? 10L is a literal, plus 20 literal. Literal plus literal, result is what? Literal. It's a constant expression. Result is what? Literal. Like this, you with your friend in the mirror try to interact. You must speak, you must interact. Otherwise, you'll give always wrong answers. Okay? So simple point. What is that? Constant expression, variable expression. Okay? Tell me now, is it compiled? Chalo, fast. That is constant expression or variable expression? Variable expression. Variable expression, what I have to substitute? Types. Compiler throw error. Now what? Constant expression. Constant expression place B1 place what is substituted? 10 plus 20, 30. Compile. Next. B1 plus B2 what is substituted? Value or types are? Types. The variable value assigned in the next line. So not consider. What is considered? In the line final byte B1, what is available there? Byte available. That's why byte substituted. Byte plus byte, int cannot be stored. Okay na? Okay na? Tell me now, last statement. Any compile time errors here? Previous lines you got compile time error. But now, compiler, not compiler. Online students, come on. 10 plus 20, 30. 30 you are storing or printing? प्रिंटिंग को प्रॉब्लम क्या है? स्टोरिंग है तो देखना पड़ता है डेटा टाइप्स रेंज एंड ऑल. इट इज प्रिंटिंग ना, प्रिंटर भाई, रिजल्ट जनरेट एंड प्रिंट. प्रॉब्लम है? नो प्रॉब्लम, नो प्रॉब्लम. टेल मी 10 plus 20, 30. 10L plus 20, 30. SOPLN B1 plus B2. SOPLN int can be printed. JVM work with types of values, value. B1 value 10, B2 value 20, 10 plus 20, 30. What is printed? 30. So tell me, you will get a expression assignment error only when the assignment. When you are printing, no problem. Compile successfully. Okay na? Right? So this is the concept, very, very important. What? Type promotion, type conversion, type casting, type promotion. In a type promotion, you have to carefully notice byte short char. You have to practice. Today uploading slides, today only practice. Now only I'll upload. Immediately now I'll upload. All you people join in the Google Classroom? No. If not join, that is your problem, not my problem. Clearly I have uploaded material up to now, up to yesterday, whatever I explained, everything I uploaded. Now explain thing also I'll upload. Before leaving the class, join Google Classroom and go. I already told you yesterday, before you enter in the class, join Google Classroom and go. Always you will never listen my statement, never follow my instruction. Online students, everyone joined? First. Just revision of all points at one place. Int I110, no error. Byte B1 I, error. Higher range to lesser range. Int to byte can be stored, no error. Int to int assigned to byte, no problem, error. Int to boolean, not possible. Next, already yesterday we solved these questions, na? It's just a revision for you. This also we solved yesterday. Yesterday we solved these questions. Next, these also just today we solved. Type promotions. Converting lesser type data type value to higher is also called type. Type promotion assignment or type promotion with cast operator. Okay. Automated combination of operand. Okay. 10 plus 20. X plus y, x plus y, and tell me this is what expression? X plus y, constant expression or variable expression? X plus y. X plus y final na, constant ra. X plus y plus 30 plus 40. Variable or constant? Constant expression. Next, a plus b, variable. A plus 20, variable. A plus x plus 30, variable. At least one variable there, variable. Expression evaluation. Okay. All these are I'm uploading 10 files in 21. All points are there here and as the slides available there. Theory, text file wise you want practice or images wise you want to practice, both I am providing. However you want, you want. I recommend with the slides so that clear diagrams are there. Array and class object. Okay, array and class object, small topic is there. That array and class object concept I have to complete and then I'll take you to the next point. Data types are used for creating variable and object memory. Up to now we are working with what? Variable memory. Up to now we are working with the primitive data types and tomorrow we are working with referenced data types, array and class. Very interesting, important topics. Okay, na? Primitive types discussion completed. So I have shared all the material. Studying is in your hand. Tomorrow is the last topic that you are learning new. Hey, understood? Tomorrow is the last new topic you are learning. From day after tomorrow onwards, means from Friday onwards, you are learning. Every new topic is not a new topic. It's a continuation to data type chapter. Language fundamental chapter, what you learn? First activity is what? Reading data, storing data. After that, operating the data only, na? Check the data valid or not. If valid, do calculation. If not valid, throw exception. That means next coming all chapters are continuation to data types chapter only. If you are wrong in data types, remaining chapters are after. Okay, and next, Mr. Moy. Thank you. See you all tomorrow.